Good afternoon, everyone. We are just waiting for a few minutes. Once the YouTube live setup is all set, we'll be continuing. We'll be starting with our session. Hardly 2 minutes. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to one and all. I'm Dr. Zul Patel, Intellectual Property Facilitation Center. Uh, we welcome all the participants over here. We have participants from different fields and backgrounds over here. We have IP lab officers from all the different districts of Gujarat. We have with us the IP cell coordinators from the different universities and institutes all over Gujarat. And the session is the seventh session for which is the topic is IP and AI. And we started the journey with the basics of IPR, and then one by one we have covered patents, trademarks, design. Is IP and AI. Like throughout all these sessions, we had different questions which were more focused on AI. So based on that, we hope that we have a very interactive session this time, which is particularly focused on AI. We are very pleased and honored to have our esteemed expert, the very first expert for today's session, Mr. Vinay Shankar Rai. He is currently Assistant Controller of Patents and Designs at Chennai office. Sir has a vast experience of 14 years in the field of IP and AI. His basic education, the bachelor's degree and master's degree is in AI, and he's been working with the IP office since 2012. Very first, he began his career as an examiner at Delhi for patents and designs, and then he moved to the Kolkata office, particularly joining the design office there, and currently he is at the Chennai office working as an assistant controller of patents and designs. He is currently also pursuing his PhD in artificial intelligence at National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur, in the field of computer vision. He is the best combination, we can say, for AI and IP. It would be hard to find a better speaker for this particular topic today, and we are very honored to have you, sir. We heartily welcome you, sir, to the seventh session of Let's Talk IP, which is in collaboration with NEPAM, the National IPR Awareness Mission, and the Indian Patent Office, Delhi. Together, we have designed the entire series of 12 sessions, and this is the seventh session, the July session, which is particularly focused on AI. So I hereby welcome all the participants, and I once again welcome you, sir. So I think with this brief introduction, we can start with your session, sir.
Thank you very much for my introduction. So I can share my screen now for this. Just confirm me it is visible or not.
Sure, sir.
Hello.
It is visible now.
It is visible. I am audible to you all? Or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank you very much for my this introduction, and very good afternoon, you all. And today's session is related to AI and IP. So it's only this heading is AI and IP. Sounds very rhythmic. Hello.
विजिबल नहीं है सॉफ्टवेयर अभी विजिबल है हाँ
I don't know. I think my system is not stable actually, so I don't know what happened with this. But okay, fine. So let's start.
Sir, it is visible now.
Okay, fine. Okay, so okay, fine. So today's topic is AI and IP actually. So you know very well about this IP. IP is a technological right actually. So we cover the both the part, legal part and technology part related to AI. And see, AI has a uh, not only the protection in patent. There are it may have a protection in copyright, design, and secret and trademark. But I will cover here only the patent part. How you can get the patent over this your AI product or AI software, right? So it sounds very, rhythmic, AI and IP. If you convert this IP as a individual asset, IA, then it become, palindromes, even palindromes. Right? So let's start with this topic. And if you find any question at any time, you can just drop it there. I will answer you. Otherwise, you can ask anytime. This moderator will convey the question and will discuss that one only. Actually, it is a discussion, so better you will ask more than this program will go in that intent with that spirit of discussion and all. Okay, so already seven session is taken by our offices, and it is seventh one, I guess, seventh program on AI and patent. So you know very well about, you might be know about this patent, how we get the patent and what is right about it, and what kind of protection we can get, and what are the exclusion in our act. So this whole IPR system is governed by with IPR acts and rules. So this section, this form of IP patent is administered by this patent act and corresponding patent rules. So some exclusion is there in section 3K. So we will discuss section 3K and the criteria upon which you can get the patent, all the criteria, and how we judge this patent application related to the computer related invention, or anything which is developed thereon on these software and hardware systems. I will not go in detail in the AI models, mathematical models, but I will discuss briefly about these features and how it is, involved in this industry, how they are shaping the efficiency of industry, Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will discuss about the patentability criteria of AI and computer.
Sir, your screen is not visible. The screen sharing has stopped.
Oh, hello. Actually, I am getting some error out of memory from my system. So that's why this, all of a sudden it goes out. But okay, fine. We'll Okay. So today's objective of this session is you will understand what is the CRI, means computer related invention, and this AI is the subset of this computer related invention. Okay. So we will discuss overall the CRI and then we'll discuss this one AI, so that you would be able to understand the whole picture of this computer related invention. And then we will discuss the patentability criteria of computer related invention, particularly this AI. Then I will discuss how you can claim this AI related invention, what could be the features in your claim, so that you can overcome the this section 3K exclusion. Then we will discuss about the digital products, and overall we will discuss how you should write this claim related to AI invention. Okay, so this is the today's objective. And after knowing these all AI system, AI functionality, features, everything, how you can contribute in this Viksit Bharat. Okay, so this is the overall objective of this program also, and this session also. Okay, so this one, you might be aware about this what is patent and importance of patent in digital age. After getting that patent by the applicant, they get monopoly for the certain period to do the business, to sell that this patent rights to other one, to get the royalty. So many ways you earn the money. Okay, so it is very much important to get the patent over your real world application of idea, a real world application or implementation of. Okay, I'm switching off my camera so that we can save our bandwidth, right? So this PPT is visible or not? Just tell me, anyone. Hello. Hello.
No.
Sir, it is not visible.
PPT is not visible. Now, hello. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this problem may continue. I don't know. Actually, some issue is coming of sort of memory kind of thing. Okay, so sometimes this issue is solved by virtual memory. In computer science field, you know very well how virtual memory works.
Sure, sir.
Okay, let's see. I'm just off my camera so that I can save bandwidth, right?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yeah, if you want to discuss, you just ask the question so that I can elaborate on that point also, if you find anything. Okay. Otherwise, so you got the objective of this session and what topic I am going to cover. If you want to add anything or you want to know, any topic or a specific topic or you have any case related to the patent, you can discuss here. I am ready to discuss. Okay. So fine. Let's move on. And so this one. So I was discussing about the importance of patent in digital age. You should protect your idea, and by this IPR right as soon as possible. Nowadays, it is very difficult to protect your idea in digital age. If you are selling over the mobile, other person can get your idea and implement and get the patent right over your idea, but you are the actual owner of that idea. So if you have any idea, try to implement it, and as soon as possible you file the patent. Okay. So any idea which is related to technology, you should file the patent. If it is related to any other form of patent, IPR, then you should go for the copyright, design, and any other forms of IPR. And there are multiple offices in our country. So you can search our offices, IP offices, and accordingly you can file your work. So nowadays, we are moving towards this knowledge-based economy, right? And everything is driven by, maximum things is driven by this software. And you can say not only the software, the basic part of this software is maximum is AI. AI now, transforming this healthcare sector a lot, and also by using this AI system, they are reducing, their cost. Okay, so and improving the quality. So AI is very much useful. If you are not using it, then you are somewhere lagging, either in quality or productivity. So you should use AI tools, AI software, AI platforms, or try to design your AI system for your particular job, so that you can get the advantage, business advantage. Okay, market advantage, business advantage. You can go globally with your system and earn money in that, corresponding money you can earn. So patent in this era of digital age means very much important to to protect your idea to be stolen. Before that, you should come for this protection before the this state. And you know very well about this protection or monopoly right is for the limited, given for the limited period, 20 years. Like in different country, depends on the jurisdiction. Different country has a different duration for this lifetime of the patent, and it's given based on the this principle that is known as quid pro quo. What you invented and discloses before the state or public, for that you get the monopoly right for the particular period of that time. After that, it is open for all and they can use freely. Okay. So how much you are disclosing in your invention in the specification, that is very much important. And if you will read this section 10 of your Patent Act, you will get the idea how much you should disclose and how you should disclose your best method, what should be the clarity, how much concise your claims, like that. So many things are there in section 10. So based on that, you should disclose or write your specification. And see, sometimes we hide something. So how much you should hide? That is depends. So that's why sometimes you need to take advice of attorneys. So how much you should hide and how much you should disclose, so that controller or office can decide the matter. So okay, it is patentable, or whether it is patentable or not. Okay. So that is important thing. Okay, and patent boosts the startups. It raises the fund. If you have a patent right, investor will invest in you and will trust in your show trust in your startups, like that. And this patent, give edge in competitiveness in the global market, or in a local market also. So now I'm coming to this computer related invention, and after this knowing about this computer related invention system and everything, then you will able to understand this AI system. I will discuss about the AI system, how it is subset of this computer related invention. Nowadays maximum application is coming, computer related invention is of AI only. AI has a certain a subset, like deep learning, machine learning, and there are lots of form in there, like it is used in computer vision, robotics, any particular specialized work is there, we are using there in AI. So many applications are coming. Computer related invention is of this AI type only. Okay. So computer related invention means, here it means broadly I will speak to you. Computer related invention is, suppose you are using a processor, memory, any user interface, network component, and any computing device kind of thing, which is to implement your this invention, then it comes under computer related invention. But if I want to go in deep, I can tell you how we decide this computer related invention. First we read this in this specification and try to find out that inventive concept. If inventive concept depends on these components, software, hardware components, network components, or etc. and so on, then we decide, okay, it is computer related invention, and based on that we classify that application in computer categories. Okay. So this is the basic idea, computer related invention. We have one manual, computer related invention manual. Just we have last year, I think we published, or in January 26 we have published. So you can go through that and you will get the idea what category of invention and how we decide this computer related invention. Broadly it is related to, if you are using any component related to the computing device or network device, or memory, or this processor, then it usually comes in computer related invention. Okay. And the specialized form of this computer related invention is the AI related invention. Are you getting my point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, even we have a lot of questions coming from students also.
Yes. It's just
whenever they are
you can put it. If it is related to there, you can just ask. I will answer. Okay, no problem. You just ask few introductory question. I will give answer.
So the most common question, which is very much repeated, is that how to protect the AI softwares, and when they are publishing these AI softwares for the startups of the students, correct?
Yes.
What kind of IP protection they can get? This is the very common questions.
Very right, very right. A very genuine question. Okay,
Yeah.
it comes first question comes to the mind of a student. Okay, okay, fine. So I got your, this problem. So I'm telling you how you can protect it. Actually, in the slide, it is a latter part of this session, but briefly, I'm discussing you here. Okay, actually, it is a discussion, so I should discuss about it. So how you, if you have any, AI related invention, so how you can get it protected? Okay. So see, at present, I can tell you one thing which is very much, crucial to decide this one. Law does not permit every software-based invention, but if software exhibits some technical effects, then it is protected. In case of AI also. So I will discuss you. So in AI system or in AI software, what kind of technical effect should be there so that it will be, get protected. So what kind of technical effect and how you can present this technical effect in your this specification, and how you can draft in the claim also. So one claim is there. You can, are you this slide is usual. What is a CRI? One claim is there. See, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, fine.
It's visible.
Okay, fine. So suppose it is a computer implemented method for controlling operation of a smart imaging system. It is a AI related. Okay. So in that way you can claim. So if you have anything, so see, this is the way of writing any method. If you have a software basically it is a method for us. Okay, process and method. You can't write algorithm. Okay, you need to write computer implemented method for. Then you have to write. Suppose you have an AI system for healthcare, like that, controlling operation of a smart imaging system, like MRI, X-rays, so many things are there. Okay, so you can write, and then you have to write the method steps, like that. So you have to identify what for what functionality you want protection. No need to write a whole AI system in this claim. Okay, you should pick for what feature you are trying to get protection, and this feature, and then how what is the where is the technical effect. So I will discuss about technical. You are not aware about this technical effect, how we judge this technical. So in a later slide, this technical effect is there. And if you want to read about this more about this technical effect and everything, you should go this Faraday-Lani case, which was decided by Honorable Delhi High Court. So you can download and you can read. So you will get most of the idea about this technical effect, and in that case, Honorable Court directed or highlighted how we should decide that such kind of matter. So this is the one example how you should write this AI related invention. And see, if you are if you have a AI system, but which is having no any technical effect, then you won't get the patent right. And before that, we also search prior art search for the inventive step and novelty. And AI system has an industrial applicability. So industrial applicability we don't judge. Sometimes we read this one, automatically we get the idea about this. Okay, this invention is industrially applicable. And but we check this novelty and patentability, this inventive step, and then we go for this technical effect. to judge it is within section 3K or not. Do you want to add, supplement question in this one? Any specific thing you want to add in this question?
No, we can continue over here. It is going it is going as per the
Okay. Okay, fine. So we'll take it up in next slide also. After introduction of this AI, one example is also there. So then we can discuss everything. Okay. And if you want to share any, already you filed the patent application, and you want to share that idea, we'll discuss. So also, okay. No. So in this slide, I want to just pass the message is what is CRI invention. So and how it is claimed, So it is just one example of the claim. So the red portion is the preamble of this claim, red portion. Okay, and this comprising part the steps or the features that is important to implement that inventive step, right? So basically we see in specification these things, hardware, software, any hybrid system, computing system and everything, and what is its use, and this inventive step, how it is connected, how they are communicating within themselves, like that. Okay. So this one is the one basic example of related to one algorithm related to controlling operation of a smart imaging system. It has this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 features, and this varying part is inventive part. You in last section of the claim you can see that varying part, that is the inventive part of this claim. So for that whole claim, we go for this prior art search. Prior art search is basically we try to find out any publication where such kind of such feature is available in any site, any published document or not, like that we search. Okay. So examiner do the search and prepare the examination report and send to the controller, and controller communicate this set of objection as a FER, first examination report, to the applicant. Okay. So objection, like in that set of objection you may get that inventive step objection like 21J, this invention exclusion as per section 3K. So many objections like title is not appropriate, and so many things are there. So basically there are two types of objection you get, two class of objection you might get. One is this formal objection, formal set of objections related to fees and this forms, fees, forms and titles, like that. And other is the technical objection like related to inventive step, section 3K, sufficiency of disclosure, like that. So within 6 months, this applicant has to file the response, means reply to the first examination report, and based on that, if this response is satisfactory to the controller, dispose the application by way of grant of the pay. If that is not satisfactory, still objections are pending, then this controller issue the hearing notice to the applicant. This applicant appear before the controller, and controller discuss this about this objection, and indicate something to write this related to inventive step, this is available or not in your specification. Accordingly you prepare your response and file. Based on that satisfaction, you get the certificate, okay, after the disposal. That is the small process of this whole patenting system. So this is the basic claim, and this is the writing style. This is the one way of writing. You know, so there are based on this, based on you know, based on, you can say this. So there are two types of claim based on the dependency. First one is the independent claim. Second one type of the claim is called dependent claims. So this claim one is the independent claim, and based on that there may be more than one independent claims. In one application, you may file more than one independent claims or dependent claim as much as means as much as required. And but after 10 claims you have to pay extra per claim you have to pay. Okay. So generally we get 10 claims only. If you want to file more claims, you need to pay more for the each claim. Okay. So there is a two types of claim. First was the independent claims, wherein you have to put all the technical features. Okay. Try to put everything there. Means everything in the sense which is really responsible for this technical effect and technical advancement. Okay, you need to write there only. So this one, so this is CRI. Okay, and if in this slide we will discuss about section 3K. This is the exclusions. Now you will get brief idea about what kind of AI system we will not get right over that. So which is not patentable. So rough idea you will get here from this exclusion. If your AI system is related to mathematical methods only, that is not patentable. If it is related to business methods only, if it is enhancing the business, that is different thing. It is complementing the business, that is patentable. Okay. But it is, just a part of business method, and part in the sense involve the business, that is for the business method, then that is not patentable. Okay. So these four are exclusion. We will discuss briefly about this business method, mathematical method, computer program per se, and algorithm. So these are the four exclusion for this computer related invention or AI particularly. So AI system related to these four, that is not patentable. So mathematical method means anything which is related to just mere calculation. If you have any AI system capable to solve any integration problem or any differentiation problem, that is not patentable. Okay. Hello, you want to ask any question on this one AI model and anything mathematical model? So I'm going to explain briefly about mathematical model of AI system. Okay. So AI system is generally, means broadly I am speaking, defined by three terms. Mathematically I am just telling you. AI system is defined by three terms. First is T, second is E, and third is P. So T for task. Suppose playing a chess is a task. So T is playing a chess, right? And P is P for performance measure. So we must have performance measure. How will judge our this performance of our AI system? So suppose you have a AI system for playing a chess, then what could be the performance measure? Just win or lose, like that. If you are winning 10 times out of 20, then your performance is 50%, right? It is very simple. So in this case, so this is the performance measure and task performance measure, and third one is E, that is experience. So based on three, this we build a mathematical model for AI. E for stand for experience. For your AI system, as experience grows, means as experience means if you are playing 100 times, 200 times, that is the experience. If the experience grows, then its performance should increase. That is AI system, right? It is a mathematical model for AI system. I will discuss about this other aspect of AI also, means how you know non-mathematically how we can describe this AI. So one slide is there. Okay. So section 3 key. So these things you have to keep in mind in your mind. So AI should not be related to mathematical method, business method, and should not be purely computer program per se. Computer program per se means code here, right? Should not be code. If you want to get protection for this computer program, you should go for copyright protection. Okay, so you can file copyright for that one. And third one is algorithm. Third one is algorithm. Algorithm and this method steps are entirely different. Okay. You can write corresponding method to the algorithm. So you should file, method steps. And like I just share one set of claim. You can corresponding to claim 1, you can write one algorithm also. Similarly, and it is a vice versa. For the algorithm, you can write a corresponding claim also. So in a patent, you can file. You can claim a product. You can claim a method, unit, communication system. So many things are you can you can claim, or you can write in the preamble. Don't write this algorithm. Algorithm for AI system for like that you should not write. Or you should not write only in the preamble. You should not write in the claim part also, in the feature part also. There is a different style of writing of the claim compared to the method. So the writing of the method is very simple, but writing the algorithm is very entirely different. It is purely a computer science job, computer science job, algorithm writing. Okay, so these four exclusions are there in Patent Act under section 3K. So you need to keep in mind while writing your specification or claim. So now, okay. So computer program per se, how you can claim, so it should not be come under this computer program per se objection, or it should not be come under this section 3K ambit. So this is this code alone is not patentable. It is it is protected under this copyright law, and this training data of AI model is also protected under this copyright only, or trade secret you can say. So both way it is protected, this training data for this AI. You might be aware that for any AI system you need a training data model. Okay. And sometimes if you have a data set, so you sometimes build one model, AI model, to get some pattern within that data set. So that is another kind of AI also. AI system is there. So computer program per se, if suppose you have a code, and you implemented on any computing system, you must have a computer and processor, memory, and everything. So you need to write how this code is, uh, you know, uh, code is responsible to activate these things to get that effect, technical effect. So what could be the technical effect? I have one slide I will discuss with you. Like I am discussing here only one technical effect. Suppose you have a processor and you have a AI system. By using this AI system, your this processor is fast compared to the earlier one, like the virtual memory. If we using this virtual memory technology, if you have a 1 GB memory, here you can do the job of 2 GB memory, which is required for the ordinary system. Okay, so by using this virtual memory technology, you can do like that. Same way, if you have a system, if you by any way you are able to increase this processing speed of not only the processor, computing speed also, then it is patentable. Okay, so here this processing speed is the technical effect, right? And again, if you have a technical effect, right, but if uh, patentable only if satisfies the criteria of this inventive step, means if you there is a no any prior art, and if you uh, show any technical effect like faster processing, then only you will get protection for that. So first thing is for the AI related invention or computer related invention is technical effect, and then inventive step or novelty, right? So if satisfies both, then you will get the patent. So before filing the patent, you should get idea uh, about your invention. What is the advancement in your invention, and what is the technical effect? So these two things, if you concentrate while writing your claim or while writing your specification, and you are very clear about these two things, then you will get the patent. If technical effect is missing, and it is and there is no prior art, then you won't get the patent. Even there is no prior art, then you will not get it. Technical effect is must. You must show faster processing. I am giving you a rough idea with this technical effect. You will get the list of this technical effect in this Faraday case, judgment passed by Honorable Delhi High Court, giving you, this about technical effect, maybe like faster processing, faster computing, reduced memory uses, improved security, reduced resource uses, lower latency. You might be aware of about the latency if you are from computer science field. Otherwise, I will discuss in that. Okay. And better image quality. You are enhancing the image by your AI system. That is better. And about this large language model, which is a part of this AI. Nowadays, chat GPT and so many things are there. So there are so many sections or part of this LLM is protectable. Okay. This LLM is not one algorithm. There are lots of algorithm is there, or lots of modules are there. So if you are working on certain portion, you can come with that one only. Okay. So I'm trying to say AI system is not one one system only. There are so many sections and so many parts and sections. That part you come with this protection for that part only. Okay. So basically, these two things is very much important. First one is this advancement over the prior art and technical effect. Based on that, you will get the protection. Okay. So at your end, you can do your preliminary examination and then you can file to save the time. Otherwise, you can improve your system. If you want the protection for your AI system, you can improve in that way. Okay, you can design in that way your AI system. I'm not talking about AI agent actually. I'm talking about whole AI system. Okay. And other things that is entirely technical. I'm discussing about this how you get the protection, okay, for this your AI system. I'm not going in detail the modeling, designing, and other part. I'm talking about that just introductory part of the AI and the protection part a bit. Okay, so this one is this one. Now this is the technical effect part. What I was discussing in our earlier slide. This is the only three things are there to in this context of AI system. Generally, what I receive the application which is related to these three only. Means maximum these three only. So many things are there. Virtual reality related application I got so I think few cases related to virtual reality also. Rest of the things is related to this one: improved efficiency, enhanced security, and resource optimization. These things are there, and maximum cases related to in field of this healthcare, and then few are manufacturing and agriculture. And yes, earlier in at the time of Corona, so many application was related to education, education industry. But nowadays, almost every industry is, using AI. And being a student, you can design for design AI system for all. You know very well how you can design the AI system or for particular problem. What you should do, you should find any problem, and then you should design AI model, and if it is ready, then you should draft the specification and claim, and you should file for that. Before implementing this one perfectly, if you have a this simulation data or any data uh, related to efficiency of performance and more than available in the prior art, you should you should file this patent application as soon as possible. Okay, and then you can amend if you want to amend your specification or by way of explanation you can amend it, but you can't change the scope actually. A scope is decided once you file the application. But you can do one thing, you can file your provisional application, and within 1 year you can file your full complete specification. Like that you can do. Within 1 year you can do your research complete, and you can file it. But see, you must attach this lab data, means this such this one performance related graphs. If you have any tabular data related to this efficiency and everything is there, then you should file actually along with that one. So see, this one is a improved efficiency, means earlier in prior art, suppose efficiency was 30%, now you improved by 40%. That is the improved efficiency. But what is the efficiency? Suppose you are doing anything in computer vision field related to AI. So computer vision means computer need to know about this what object in the image. Like that, one problem in the computer vision is one image will given to you, means will supply to you, and then you have to identify what is in it, means what object it, and what anything other features of that object, you have to uh, find actually through programs. You know very well, computer is just know about 0 and 1, so there are lots of pattern of 0 and 1. Based on that pattern, we identify in this picture it is cat or not, whether it is cat or anything or like that, we decide based on that. So this is the problem. Suppose you just created, basically it is a classical classification problem in AI, when if you have to find cat is there in the image or not. So suppose this one is the problem of classification. Okay, so you have 100 image, and you have a sample of 100 image, out of which 40 or 30 as a cat image only. Okay, and out of this 30, 20 you identify through your system, AI system, there is a cat, and 10 you have you missed it, you are not, your system is not able to check. And earlier, based on that you can find out the efficiency. uh, Efficiency is nothing but output upon input, or miss, or fail or success, like that, ratio of these two. Okay, based on that you can find the efficiency. So if in prior art, if efficiency was 87% with fail and miss, now you improve by 3 or 4%, then you will get the, even the same things are there, but only you have a model, uh, AI model, and you training data set, that is different case. Training set up model and everything, mathematical model is there, and see, for simple understanding, I am telling you, all the AI is nothing but an algorithm only. All AI is nothing but an algorithm. Okay, running over the conventional computing system. That's it. If you broadly you want to understand. Okay. Now this AI is an algorithm. If your algorithm implemented over this conventional computing system or anything else, um, then if you are able to by way of simulator or by any way, if you are able to prove mathematically that efficiency is increased over the prior art, you will get the patent. So this one is these are the criteria, so you will get the patent or not, this technical effect. And if you want to know about more about the technical effect and everything, you need to learn about this our manual, CRI guidelines manual, and this one, Delhi High Court. And in our CRI guidelines manual, you will get lots of examples. You can understand this one also. For each technical effect, there is a corresponding example. You can learn, and it is available on our website. So this one is the technical effect. This is not an exhaustive list. Okay, so many things are there. So what is patentable versus not patentable? This one is the question, related to your question. So what is patentable and what is not patentable? So briefly I discussed there. Now I bit more I will discuss here in this slide. What is patentable? So see, AI for medical imaging is patentable. How? Provided, means technically it is advanced. then only AI for medical imaging is patentable. And this how we will judge it, AI for medical imaging. We will see what what portion is inventive. Suppose AI imaging related to the this related to the quality of the image. Suppose some tumor is there in MRI, right? And you are through your AI system, you are you are able to identify that tumor, not only the tumor, the shape, size, and everything, and more accurately than it is patentable, more efficiently than it is patentable. So medical imaging, lots of patent you can find related to the medical imaging, AI for medical imaging. So many things are there. Okay. If you will Google, you will get it lot. Okay. So I think you should read actually at least one patent related to AI for medical imaging, then you will get it. So medical imaging may be related to this picture quality, the classification, it is cancerous or not cancerous, like that. Okay, and this quality of image, this classification of this disease, the and if suppose it is AI system which is able to predict that after 10 years this disease may be uh, like that kind of thing. If prediction model is also there, then it's fine. But the only thing is efficiency should be more than what is available in the practice. So not all AI model, not AI, all AI algorithm, not AI, all AI software, but AI software having certain technical effect and advance over prior art, that is patentable. That is the crux. Now, what is not patentable? I discussed about you that earlier in this any AI model which is capable to just calculate this differentiation of any problem or any integration, then that is not patentable. Why? First thing, it will come under the mathematical method, and second thing is that is not technical at all for us. That is not technical in nature. That's it. And second example, you can take this payroll software. Payroll software is related to salary of the employee. You might have heard about this payroll software. So earlier it was used in what is called some Excel sheet. It was prepared, and then so many components was there in salary, like basic salary and then DA, like that they add and then prepare that payroll for the each individual this employee. And this kind of software is not patentable because of their means it is doing a natural job of computer only. There is nothing inventive kind of thing. Nothing technical is there. Nothing technical. Okay, so the AI system or any computer related invention which is related to such kind of simple calculation only. This is just a mere calculation, salary calculation. Okay, so that is not it is only calculation. There is no effect, no technical effect. One more important point is here to mention. If you have a software and it creates any effect beyond this normal interaction between software and conventional computer, then you definitely will get affected for that. Normal interaction means this calculation. If you write one code in C, you will get the result like that. Then this code has normal interaction with OS, and OS has normal interaction with conventional hardware system. So it is a very normal and obvious. So that is not patentable because of this effect is not natural one. Only steps are there and mere calculation is there. That's why. If you wrote one C code and C code for the system software kind of thing, which interact with your this OS and do something in hardware which is not normal. If you are doing something related to printer, if you write a code and printer is not only printing this page as do normally, if doing some in a certain different way or in certain different fashion, then it is patentable. If interaction of software with the hardware which is not in normal fashion or which is not in normal way, then that is patentable. So this is patentable and not patentable kind of thing related to computer related invention, and especially in AI. So now you got what is till now you got a big idea about what is patentable, what is not patentable computer related invention. Now we discuss about this AI system, and especially we will deal with this features and what feature is really responsible for inventive step and how you can file patent for that AI related. Okay, so you very much aware about this AI actually. So AI is any computing system or any device which performs as much as similar to the human beings. Then it is called as a AI system. So actually, if suppose this machine performs perceptual intelligence, cognitive or reasoning intelligence, learning intelligence, language intelligence, predictive action intelligence, then these systems known as a AI system. Okay. So like human being, we can identify object very easily, okay, but computer don't. So such kind of ability of the human beings, if this ability is implemented through computing system, known as AI system. So AI system has a vast application. Almost in every industry, you will find a AI nowadays, and it is a growing industry also. AI is very growing industry, and you can contribute a lot. AI is a mathematical model. You people are very much involved in this computing system and the mathematical model, so you can design very easily. You can get training data set, so many training data set freely available on internet. So you can get, and you can design your own AI model. Nowadays through LLM you can design AI model. So you can generate AI model through using AI nowadays. To try, if you are from computer science field, you can do it. And first thing, before designing this AI model, you must have some idea, but before that you must have some problem. So if you have a problem, you can think the solution that way, and you can implement that solution through AI, AI system, and you can build that system through this LLM, or you can do your own. Basically, it is a mathematical model. Whole AI is just a mathematical. If you know the regression, you can do so many problems. You can solve so many problems through AI. So basically, AI is algorithm, and more of it, it is a mathematical model. So AI as a CRI, as CRI and patent challenge. I just discussed about it. AI is nothing but computer-related invention. Okay. Sometimes AI system does not use this conventional computing system. They use, unconventional. They use certain sensors. If suppose AI system is built for this furnace temperature control and safety measure like that, then sensor is required to monitor this furnace temperature, distance of any person or user from the furnace, kind of so many things, so many input data is required, which is collected through the sensor. So now it is not a conventional for us. This is not a conventional computing system. So by using these non-conventional systems also, we can implement AI system. Okay. So basically, this all the AI related invention comes under this CRI, computer related invention, and that's why this exclusion under section 3K attracts. Okay. So while writing your specification and claims, you always keep in your mind how you should come out from this section, and one way to come out from this section 3K, you should establish this technical effect, which is already discussed, and so many lists are there. So first you must have idea, problem, their solution and implementation through this AI mathematical model, and then this all training data model system and everything. Then you, while writing your this specification and claim, you keep in your mind this technical advancement and technical. That's it. Okay, so see, there is a two case related to AI actually, and there is a two type of AI related invention. One is AI itself is as an inventor, means invented something on behalf of, means you just wrote something over a prompt of LLM, and they give you certain invention implementation, which is technical, which has technical effect and everything. Just wrote one prompt only, and it is advanced and everything. It fulfills all the criteria. Now, question is, who will be the owner of this AI system? So that is first unsolved question. Still, it is unsolved. So who would be the owner for this? And second thing is this: you created AI system. Okay. AI created invention. AI is invention created by AI, or AI system created by inventor. Two different class of application is there. So this Davos case, related to AI, it was in Australia. So one this AI system just invented something. Okay. invented something, and which is rejected by this Australian patent office, and but this applicant used rush to the court, and court decided that no, this AI system can be invented only in Australia. Rest of the country denied this one. Okay, in India also, AI can't be invented. So who can be inventor? It is defined in our act. That's why. If it is changed, our statute will be changed, then AI can be invented. But but now it is not. As of now, it is not. AI can't be invented. So this is the two class of application related to AI, wherein applicant can be this AI system, or applicant can be a this person. So first class wherein AI is this AI itself is an invention, then that is not uh, acceptable. Application will not be accepted. So this one is patenting digital products. Okay, you know very well about this one. These are the digital products, and the AI systems comes in this form also, like in AI in forms of app, platforms, services. Okay, so is it patentable or not? See, again, two criteria is there. You can't claim app itself. That is not patentable. Platforms, it is not all patentable. Services, also not patentable. You need to write in different forms. Okay. If you have to identify the steps, method steps, and then you can claim the app. App itself is not patentable. And these things also. You have to come with this form of the method steps, and then you have to judge if you are claiming the app, what could be the technical effect. Okay, so you need to concentrate on this. If you are going to protect your app AI, which is related to AI, you need to identify this technical effect and inventive step. Okay, and you must disclose everything in your specification. And while writing the claim, this you need to keep in mind what words you need not to use, and how you should write this app related claims and platform and services. So you know very well, app is there in a small set of code or module which run on this one, this mobile or any other OS. We download it and we use it. So you come with if you really want to protect your app. So there may be multiple protection. If you want to protect only app, okay. So the design part you can file industrial design, means design for the design registration. Okay, only aesthetic perspective of this app you can file here. This code you can go to the copyright. Okay, the source code, and this product name. If you have a app may have any name, so this product name you know very well. But you can file the trademark. Okay? And this data, this training data and everything, you can file this trade secret, or you can file copyright as your requirement. So such kind of AI involves multiple forms of IP. So if you have an AI app, you can file multiple forms of AI as we discussed. But if you really concentrate on this technical part, underlying this technology or everything, if you have a this advancement, certain advancement over that, then you should file patent in this form, certain form of writing, method form. The only thing you need to keep in mind that while writing the claims, this inventive portion of these things, this technical effect, you should um, you should highlight that this independently while writing this step, wherein you should write this portion, this phrase of all this technical content, and that this what you are claiming must be supported mathematically or by way of any other way of evidence or arguments. Certain things, these things are there. It has a effect. So by this way, you can patent your digital products. This protection for back-end processes which runs on servers, right? That is, you can protect in separate application also, and you can protect in this same application. If this examiner and controller find that inventive concept is different, then you will get one objection regarding this unity of invention. Then you need to file a separate application for both. Otherwise you can file a same application. And this objection, unity of invention, it's only judged by this control. So these patenting digital products, app, platform, and services. And this is a startups and IP protection. Okay, right. This patent attract investors, very well. So generally inventors has no money to just establish this unit to manufacture or develop the things. So if you have a patent, you can get funds. In many countries, you get this one loan over this patent. Actually, patent is nothing but an asset. It has a monetary value. So that's why many people want to invest, or bank will also, if you have a patent, you can mortgage it like other asset. Only thing is, patent is not visible, so it is called intangible asset. And the patent will enhance your market position. It will create monopoly right within the market. So that's why you should file the patent as soon as possible. Okay. If your implementation is not finished, your research is not completed, still you can file provisional application. But only thing is, while filing a provisional application, you should know about your scope of the invention, broader scope of the invention. Okay. And then you will file, and the complete specification you will file within 1 year. So business method versus tech preference, right? So see, directly business method, that is not patentable. But if you have any AI system, tech patents, which implement certain portion of this business, which is not directly linked to the business. Means business means the whole transaction from product to the transaction. But anything which is related to advertisement or anything related to offer for sale, like that. If anything is any technology or AI system which is related to that one, you can find it. You can find it. It will be judged based on these two criteria: technical effect and advancement. So, as I already discussed about this patentability criteria, this novelty, inventive step, industrial applicability, sufficiency of disclosure. So, see, this industrial applicability. One thing, if any AI system which is as only which is only capable to perform this calculation, that is not also industrial applicable. So that's why it is not. If if you created any system, AI system, and its technical part is novel, then directly you will get the patent. If you find the inventive step, means certain prior art is there, over that you done something. But only thing, if you have a two prior art, suppose you have a two prior art and you have done any workshop kind of changes, modification. Workshop kind of changes means, suppose you have a AI system and you change the color, or you added one tab, or you added anything, minor modification kind of thing, and which is not significant at all for the invention, then that is not patentable and that is not inventive also, and it has no any. So these and fourth point is very much important: sufficiency of disclosure. Okay. So sufficiency of disclosure, I just discuss about quid pro quo. So how much you disclose to the public, that is very much important. And that is important for the public, for us to decide the matter related to AI, everything. If you hide anything, or if you hide any process which is really important for the particular to implement that particular AI system or AI model, then you will get the objection related to sufficiency of disclosure. Controller will ask about sufficiency. Ultimately, after the finishing this tenure, it means life of the patent, it goes to the public. So public must have that much amount of information or that much of disclosure about the technical thing, so that they can able to use or create again. That is the that is the requirement of this sufficiency. So technical effect examples in AI system: AI reduce, suppose AI system which reduce the bandwidth. Because of this bandwidth, I just close my screen, video screen. If suppose we have an AI system which reduce the bandwidth and transmit the data, then that reduced bandwidth is a technical effect. And how you are doing, if something is there, advance over the prior art, you will get that one. So this one is an example. I am just talking about this, technical effect in AI system or AI model. So by any way you are reducing this bandwidth, you will get that. And so while in communication system, we transmit the data from one system to another system. So there are lots of technical issues there, like issue related to security, this bandwidth, compression, so many things are there. So if your compression technique and decompression technique is improved, means improved in the sense you improve the efficiency of this compression technique, then you will get the patent. If you have anything, any model or anything, any algorithm or method or process, improve the compression, data compression, then you will get the and this is a smart allocation. A smart word is non-technical in nature. A smart allocation. It should be a smart allocation is non-technical, but efficient allocation is the technical one. Okay. So, but to understand a smart allocation, you are getting very easily. Smart allocation means efficiently you are allocating the resource. Dynamically you are allocating the resource. Resource means network resource, computing resource. In this field, in computer science field, these are the resources. You know very well. Data, time, speed, energy. These things are the resources. Okay. So allocation of these resources to the user and user smartly is a it may be implemented through AI and it is technical. Okay. So while drafting this AI related system, you should focus on technical aspect only. Okay. You need not to write non-technical things. So it is a smart AI system to do or perform the task like that. You must use the technical words like efficiency, latency, these kind of words. You know very well. If you are an engineering student, you know very well what are the technical terms. So you should use that words only. So maximum you try to use these technical words. Otherwise you will get the objection. Avoid business terms. Profit, loss, sale. These kinds of terms you should avoid, even in a specification or even in claims. Otherwise, it hints to business method to the control. Okay. It seems it is a business method. Unnecessarily, it will lengthen the whole parenting process. Okay. And third thing is very important. If you will get the manual and you will read, detailed implementation is required. Detailed implementation means that part, the training set data, not the data means how you collected and everything, the implementation time, everything, the modules, and this cohesion of the module, how they communicate, and other thing means all the technical process from step 1 to 10 or n, how they are interacting, how they are passing the data from one step to another, and how you are getting that technical effect. These things must be disclosed. That is the part of that, and this comes covered under section 10 of this act. That clarity, conciseness, so many things are there. So all these are all objective must be satisfied to writing this implementation. So while writing this claim, you must show this technical contribution in this independent claim at that varying point. If you write this varying phrase, you must write in this and include a hardware interaction. Otherwise, it seems that it is an algorithm. So hardware interaction means how you are getting the data. Suppose you are getting data from sensors, so you should write the sensors. These sensors means image sensor, light sensors, so many sensors are there. So as per your requirement, you must write the sensor. If one more important thing, if you are suppose in earlier prior art, they are using 100 sensors to implement the same system. Now you are using only 50 sensors. Then you will get the patent. You are satisfying two criteria. You are reducing the cost of the implementation of a whole system, and you are not only the cost, you are reducing this one. With less data, you are able to perform the task. Okay, so you are reduce the data, collected data also. By way, you can achieve this data communication, less data this required less bandwidth for that one. So that way you can. Okay, so these things are there. While claim drafting, you must focus on. So this one is the one example of AI claim. So AI claim is, suppose this one neural network is there, method for neural network optimization. So optimization itself is, you are by any way you are improving the efficiency. Optimization, okay, by way of optimization. How you can do, you optimize means you are just trying to perform the same task with limited resource, means limited use of the resource by any way, by time or by memory or any. So if suppose you have a method for this neural network optimization, you will get this one. And if improve convergence speed, then you will get it. These two are this technical effect. Provided there should be this technical advancement. Now these two criteria is there. I try to write a claim, okay, for just rough idea, the brief idea. How you can write these two features I have to incorporate in the claim. So how we can write actually? So see, this a computer implemented method for optimizing a neural network executed by a processing unit. The method comprising, see, so here everything is there. This hardware unit. See, this might be a hardware unit. This processing unit. Processing unit, sometimes software also, software module. They name as a processing unit. Okay. And this is the these are the method steps. Receiving by a processing unit, sometimes receiving by a sensors, training data from a memory, adjusting by the processing unit one or more network parameters based on an error value generated during the training of the neural network, and updating these things to reduce the computational weight, network weight, to reduce computational latency. This is the technical effect, and improve inference accuracy of the neural network. These two feature is okay. So, but it must be supported by, first thing, it must be supported by a specification. It must be supported by evidence. This is achieved over the paradigm. Advancement must be there. Then this claim will be protected by. Okay, so this is the one way to write the AI claim.
Sir, I have one doubt in the claim.
Okay, please.
So there are hardware components are there. Then why we are claiming it as a method claim? We can claim it also as a system claim.
Yes, you can claim. See, as per your requirement, you should claim. If AI is actually system, not a particular particular unit actually. For an AI system, there may be multiple methods. Okay, not only one methods. There may be multiple methods. So you can claim, if you are claiming system, there must be a corresponding method also. Okay. So by any way you can claim. You can claim method. You can claim whole AI system. You can claim individual unit. You can claim a particular method only. You can claim more than one method also. Okay. So only one. Then if you are claiming so many things in one application, then you might get objection for unity of invention. That's it. But you can claim anyway, in any form. Okay. Are you able to get my point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine. So, you just tell me this, you know, the title or this feature technical effect. These two, if you write in the preamble, that is enough to understand the things. Means to judge the things or get application process fast by this one. So you should write this one system, AI system for objective. You should write there for what objective or for what solution you are trying to implement this one system. So by this way, this is the only one way how to write this claim. Okay, one more thing. This commercial perspective. I want to add one more thing. Okay, if you are if you are writing claims, a method, system, unit, and everything, then you can sell your claim. You can sell your invention claim by also. You can sell your system to one company. You can sell your method to another company. You can sell unit to a third company, like that you can sell. So that is that way you can think to claim your invention. Are you getting my point? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can ask other questions. So in today's session, we briefly discuss about the technical effect, how drafting matters, and this why you should file the patent, and what is the impact of AI in this industry kind of thing. So you can ask the question, and we'll discuss about more about this one. Okay. And one more slide is for this one. See, for career for the student. See, in IPR field or in IPR ecosystem, you will find lots of job. Actually, it is a growing field. So many designations are there on which you can work. And actually this technical legal field, not only the technical legal field, it also incorporates management. So it incorporates legal field, technology field, and this legal management field. So many things. So all the students from different field, they can work in this IPR ecosystem in different designation, on different designation. They can, if a student from management background, they can manage this asset, asset management, IPR asset management. They can do. They can work in technology transfer. They can work in many fields, many area of this IPR system. Like that, if
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
I have a question.
Please.
I am in field of solar energy research, and I have prepared a solar instrument.
Very good.
So I want to know how can I get a patent copy online, having with patent number or invention title or inventor name.
Okay, great. So you want to get patent escape related to the solar energy, right? It is called a landscape, patent landscape. So up to
Complex
what? Yes, up to what level this solar energy technology is reached, upon which you want to do some research, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, there are lots of freely available database, on patent database. We, we so therein you can get the tabs. So tabs for what? For to search the field of invention. In India, we have also
Solar thermal area. Solar cooking device.
yes.
A solar cooker that cooks
Yes. So
full dish, including roti making.
Okay. Just hold on. Let me explain
Sorry
the
to
things.
interrupt.
Let me explain. Then I will take a question again. We have lots of time. 3 hours. So just wait.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interfere, sir. Actually, this is an AI related session. We have already previously we had a session on pattern search and analysis landscaping.
Okay.
Was taken by an eminent expert. So
Okay.
it is available on YouTube, where the detailed search engines have been nicely been given with with examples. Madam has very nicely explained, and I think we can focus on AI currently. Neil Rana, sir. You can just visit the previous session on patent search analysis, and based on that these kind of queries can be solved. So let us focus on AI currently,
Okay. Great.
and you can also visit our office for such kind of further information.
Okay. Great. No problem. So it is very much easy now. In digital age, it is very much easy. Lots of database there. You can search and you can do your you can find your relevant patents also. Okay. So AI related questions, we can if you have any idea you want to convert this invention related to AI into this patent, then you can ask question. I can hint you, or I can discuss also at large.
Sir, the very common questions which which we receive are about the ownership of the products which are being generated through AI. Like they are using the search engines, and they are using the different AI softwares to develop products. Even in the field of pharmaceutics, in the field of pharmacy also, they have the chemicals which are being invented by using AI softwares. So there, the ownership related issues have been very frequently been addressed. So I think.
Okay. So I just discussed about this one, ownership of AI related invention. If applicant is a person, then only they can file the patent. Otherwise, if you will go in Form 1, there is a list actually, and there is no AI as a applicant. Category is there. So they can't means this applicant can't be an AI system. Okay, the person some list is there in Form 1. So that is not the question. You should, that is this ownership question is still open for all of us. So suppose something is invented through AI, who will be the owner? It is still open question, but as per a statute, it is not allowed in India. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
So, like we also have questions related where AI is used for the management of IP, and whether it the safety aspects where the search engines, the AI search engines which have been used, the free AI search engines which have been used. So, what is the related to the safety aspect with respect to the AI in the research?
Okay. See, what you are talking about, it's a multiple invention, so you should concentrate on only one single inventive concept, and you should file it. AI is management is there, security purpose is there, and it might be, other aspect may be there in AI system. So if you are filing only for the purpose of this security related thing, you can file if you have a module of we have discussed how you should write that how we should write this claim AI related model for this IP management. You can file, but only thing we will judge by these two crucial point. First one is advancement over the prior art, and second one is the technical effect. And of course, the rest of the thing is there, sufficiency of disclosure and other formal requirements is still there. But you need to, before writing your specification or before drafting the claim, you must aware about this technical advancement, where it is, and the effect, where is the technical effect. That's it. And related to whatever, we don't care actually. You can file for the AI system for anything. There is no any restriction for that one. I just told you about this calculation, because of if anything is very much normal, which is normal interaction with the computing system, then only the problem. Rest of the thing you can file. You can even judge yourself also if anything is there or not in this one. This management of IP asset through AI system, it's a it's a very good invention actually. Actually, IP management corresponds to the selling, buying, mortgage, this expiry of the patent, so many IPR, and so many things are there. This valuation. So if you are doing everything in this in a single module, that's very important and very crucial in this actually. You should come up with that, and you will get it actually. But only thing is this two, advancement over the prior art and the technical effect. Technical effect is there. You are managing efficiently everything, so effect is there. Only thing you need to establish this advancement, right?
Thank you, sir.
So we have another question by Dr. Das. She's asking, what is the challenge of patenting in silico software developed for microbe identification?
Would you please elaborate? I could not understand what is that one.
So the question is, what is the challenge of patenting in silico software developed for microbe identification?
Silico software.
In silico software.
The challenges is, challenges in respect of this filing of patent. The challenge is just these objection only. And for the business purposes, what you are doing, that is a different aspect. I am not going to discuss about that one, the business aspect and this one. But challenges is this: if it is if it is mere software, then only copyright will help you. You will get the protection under copyright only. And if you have any technical solution, then you should file a patent and you will get the patent. But business side, I don't know. Really, I don't know about how business side challenges is there. Patent side, you will get it. If these two criteria fulfilled, above the other formal and technical aspects. If you want to add anything, or if you want to elaborate the question, you please ask. I will try in this respect, means in relation to this session.
So actually our next expert is waiting for us.
Okay.
Yes, so we can at the end of the session we can continue with the remaining of the questions. Let's move on towards the next session. For the next session we have we would like to welcome Professor Mayank Singh. He's a faculty from IIT Gandhinagar. His career starts at IIT Gandhinagar from 2019, and currently he's a professor chair in charge of Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence at IIT Gandhinagar. He has done his BTech in Computer Science Engineering from IIT Jodhpur and his PhD from IIT Kharagpur. And before joining IIT Gandhinagar, he's also having a professional experience at Infosys, and later he served as an assistant research professor at IIT Gandhinagar. Currently he's an associate professor and also the IPR chairperson at the Center of Excellence for AI at IIT Gandhinagar. He has worked in multiple AI projects like natural language processing projects. He has also made a great contribution in Bloom. Then about the project with Ganga IB, he was a part of it, and again he has also co-led many data curation and evaluation efforts projects by EKA. Thus, he has a vast experience in different computer-related and AI-related projects in government and non-government institutes as well. Again, he's also leading the Lingo Research Group, which is a multidisciplinary team that combines machine learning, linguistic, data engineering, and system research to build scalable and social relevant AI technologies. Further, he has also served as a faculty in charge for the information system and the technological facilities at IIM Gandhinagar. Now, currently, he's an associate professor and a chairperson at the COE for AI. I welcome you, sir. And as he has further commitment elsewhere also, we would like to begin this session as such. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
Sir?
Yes, thank you so much. So, can I share my screen?
Definitely, sir.
Okay. Okay, please confirm if you can see my screen.
It's visible.
It is visible. Okay. Okay, give me just 1 second. Let me just set it up and. Okay. 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 Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Mayank. I think a very long introduction has already been given about me. So I'm associate professor at IIT Gandhinagar, and along with the thing which has not been told to you, so I'm also a co-founder of a company called Socket AI, which was featured in the India AI Summit as one of the 4 companies along with Prime Minister Modi was standing along with. So I'm the co-founder of that company. So today's topic is something which is slightly tangential to my expertise. So I work in AI, but I have very less expertise in IP. But again, I'll try to connect IP and AI, and then how we can protect our innovation in this age of artificial intelligence. So I'll be mostly talking about that, right? So please, I'll try to keep it very interactive. Please feel free to speak because time is less, but still, let us keep it very interactive. Please stop me whenever you want to ask any question. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. I fairly enjoyed the first part of the talk, which was more on IP. So I'll try to refrain myself about giving you a lot of things which are again something which has already been covered as part of the first talk, right? So in this talk, I'll be quickly talking about the landscape which is changing very fast, right? So what you have seen till now is a very traditional way in which this patenting, copywriting, and all those kind of things have been happening. But with this AI, the landscape is changing very fast, right? Innovations are the rate of innovations has become very fast, right? And all this is because of AI and how it is impacting the overall IP process and so on. So we'll be talking about that, right? There are a lot of new questions which needs to be answered, right? All thanks to AI. Right, and still there are not very clear answers to them, right? And some countries have tried to answer them, but again, there are more questions than answers. So I'll be talking about those questions, right? And finally, I'll maybe this presentation will also be a good walkthrough of how we can protect our innovation in this AI age, where it is very easy to copy the work done by one individual, right? So that's again is going to be our final goal of this presentation. So this was the traditional patenting cycle, right? It's very simple. So it's mostly a 3-step process at a very high level. So you come up with some idea, right? And you converted or you transformed your idea into a prototype, and then you proceed with the patenting that specific prototype, right? And this was the very traditional way of patenting any idea. Now, with this AI-driven technologies, I think this has become slightly more complex. So now, if I compare it to the previous one, right? So this looks like you have more steps now. You have some idea, right? Now you put in your idea into an AI agent, right? Or AI chatbot. What AI chatbot does it for you? It helps you in refining your idea, right? And it suggests you to refine your idea, right? And once you have refined your idea, so you comes into this third phase where you are a human and you are improving the idea which you started with. Okay, and this improvement is mostly because of the AI agent, right? And finally you created your prototype and then you are going for your patenting. Okay, so this is how the life cycle, this initial life cycle is now changing, right? So you have more steps now. Okay, but what is drastically not visible here is this thing, that even though this life cycle has more steps, you have this AI assistant, you have this human improvement, but this is very fast. Okay, so this AI, even though is making this process slightly more complicated, it looks like it is complicated, but the innovation loop is very fast. Okay, so let us try to understand this with an example, right? So there are many examples I can give you, right? But I'll give you two examples here. So let's talk about a very simple use case, which is a drug discovery, right? I know most of you are not from the bio department or bio side, right? So I'll try to keep it very simple. The idea is very simple. In the traditional pipeline, maybe 2 years back or 3 years back, how we were trying to create new medicines, right? New vaccines. So the idea is very simple. You came up with some new disease, right? For that particular disease, you will find out like what are the targets, what are the pathways, like which is the best way to, what are the best maybe the proteins in our body which can be the best target for this medicine, where this medicine can go attach to itself and then we can be made free from this disease. Okay, that's the simple objective of any medicine or any vaccine. Okay, so for that we have to find out the pathway, we have to find out the target. Target is that specific protein in our body. Okay, now the idea was very simple. In order to find out that best protein, right, what you have to do is, or a set of proteins, what you have to do is that maybe you have to find out the best protein among all possible proteins, right? How many such proteins are there? Maybe 1 million proteins, 1 million or 10 lakh proteins, right? And so what you do is you will do some experiments, right? And for each experiment, you sometimes used to take maybe a day. Okay, so single experiment takes a day and you have 1 million proteins, right? So you can guess like how much time it can take, right? Now let us try to make it even more simpler, or maybe try to optimize it. Okay, so what I can do is, no, I don't have just one computer. Maybe I have a supercomputer, right? I have hundreds of compute nodes, CPUs, right? And I can run the same thing on maybe hundreds of CPUs. So, okay, so what as earlier, like maybe in a day you were screening one protein at a time. Now you can screen 100 proteins at a time, but still it takes time. Okay, so once you are done with that screening, finding out maybe some potential good proteins which could be the possible targets, what you can do now is you will go into the in silico, right? So you will kind of go into the laboratory, and then you are going to test your those few good proteins. Okay, now maybe you got something, you came up there. Okay, so this is something that is good, right? Now let us talk about the specific chemical formula of that medicine, right? Can we make it even more better, right? So I came up with some formula which was attaching very well with the specific protein in our body, right? But if you digest that medicine, maybe this is not very good, right? So it's not digestible, even though it effects on the disease is very good. All right, so that's called, like, we can find out maybe what is the best chemical structure. So the medicine composition remains the same, but maybe we can change something on the structure so that it is more digestible and efficacious, like has the same kind of an efficacy. Okay, and finally, once you are done with all these things, you go with the clinical trials on real humans, or maybe mice, some rats, and so on and so forth. Okay, what is this entire, like, how much time this entire process used to take? So this usually used to take 10 to 15 years, right? Very high cost, and then there are very high chance of failures. Okay, this is where AI has helped us, right? And once you get this, you have a full kind of IP over this medicine. You sell it for next 10 to 15 years, right? Without any issues. Okay, that was the thing that used to happen. Now what is happening is, instead of screening, so this entire second stage has been replaced mostly with AI. Okay, so what AI is trying to do is it understands, see, this is my disease. The doctor, the pharma people will give the description of the disease, the symptoms, maybe some other information which is relevant for that to describe that disease, right? The AI this time starts generating some potential molecules for that specific disease, which can cure that disease, right? So this time, earlier, it was more about like screening 1 million documents. This time it is about generation, right? So you just want to generate it, and how fast we can generate, maybe in a day, or maybe let's assume that this is even, let's assume this is slow, but so maybe in 2 days, 3 days of time, you can generate the most possible, the best possible molecules. Okay, so from a year or two, you are reducing it to few days. Okay, this is where AI is helping us. So earlier it was all prediction, finding the best proteins. Now this time it is about generating the best chemical formulas. Okay, and maybe you generated 1,000 best chemical formulas. Out of that, you can use again AI to rank these 1,000 formulas, and then maybe you can pick the top 100 candidates, right? The rest of the thing remains the same as you were doing before manually. Okay, even though you can optimize here also, right? You can make the things faster here. So what is happening overall is, if you see this entire cycle, whatever used to take 15 years before, now you can do it in 2 to 4 years. That's all, right? So, and then again, you will go with the patenting and all those kind of things. So if you see here at the end, what is the lesson here? So the AI, with AI, the patenting cycle has become very fast. Okay, the development cycle has become very fast, and so as the IP cycle has become very fast. Fine. Okay, one more example. So not just in pharma, the example that you've seen here, AI is also like generating a lot of new scientific ideas, right? So these statistics are coming from top AI conferences in the world. All these are 3 topmost conferences in the world, right? AI conferences in the world, right? And if you see here, what has happened, right? So in the year 2016 and what is there in the year 2025, these are the total number of papers which have been submitted into these top AI conferences. Okay, so in a 10-year of time, what is that overall increase in the total number of submissions? Close to 20 times. Right, so close to 20 times is the increase in the submission rate, right? And why this is happening? Because lot of things lot of effort that you put in writing a research paper has been automated by AI. Okay, so IP is one thing, and then the scientific research, new discoveries are also happening at a very, very rapid rate using AI. Right, and again, this is also very important, right? So similar kind of a trend which we are seeing here is something is also visible here. Okay, now let's talk about. I think this was a topic which was well talked about in the previous session. That where does this IP exist when you are actually building an AI product, right? So first part was, yes, AI is actually helping, and AI is making this entire innovation process very fast, whether this is IP or whether this is research publications, right? Now let us talk about product building using AI, right? So you're building an AI product, right? Some AI product, you are building the AI product, right? So where does this IP exist when you're building an AI product, right? So there are multiple areas where you can go for the IP, right? Again, I think we had some discussions mostly around applications, but it's not just the application or the model, even the data, even the infrastructure, all this is part of the IP. Okay, so on the application side, maybe you have some very specific application which you are building on top of the existing AI layer, right? And model layer. So this could be AI based workflows, right? So one of the very nice workflow which I used here at IIT Gandhinagar is e-office system, right? Many of you might be using that e-office system. Can we make it AI based workflow, right? And then we go ahead with the patenting this specific workflow design. Okay, decision making systems. So you want to build a system maybe which can decide whether a patent, given patent application can be granted or not, right? Can we create that system? If we can do that, maybe can we get a patent on that very specific application or not, right? Then there are nice other applications which are like chatbots, right? So you're creating, so we have seen so many different types of AI chatbots. Can we create an IP on top of that? On modeling side, so model is like an LLM, right? The neural network, which I think many of you might know, right? So on model side, maybe you came up with a new architecture. So the current architecture, which are the two architectures which are very popular, is one is more on the transformer based. I think many of you might have heard these names, transformer based foundational models, right? Those are all transformer based, right? Other aspect is called diffusion models, right? So they are again nice two architectures, very different from each other. Both are very popular. In near future, we might see more new architectures, right? These can be treated as an IP. Even the training algorithm. So maybe I am trying to train the same model, right? Which you are also trying to train, but my training algorithm is different than yours, right? Can this be patented also or not, right? We have the tokenizers. So tokenizers are the algorithms which break the text into small words or subwords, right? So maybe my tokenizer is more efficient than yours because its algorithm is very different than what is not nowhere there. Okay, data side, maybe you want to you have very specific data processing pipelines, right, for the use case you are trying to solve, right? Synthetic data generation is again very interesting a part of the data pipeline, wherein you are generating data from AI models, right? And then again, there is a lot of debate whether this can be patented, IP'd or not, right? But yes, this is a nice thing to discuss, right? Data mixture strategy. So maybe you are training maybe your model on the entire internet data. Okay, how are you going to mix the data coming from different sources, right? Again, this is a very interesting study. We did this as part of our the startup and the research at IIT Gandhinagar, right? What could be the novel data mixing strategies so that final product which we are going to get, the model, is optimally trained and then it knows the data very well. Okay, on the infrastructure side, so last is something which is more at the hardware level, right? So these top three, the first three were more on the software side, right? The last one is more at the hardware side. So you want to train this model, but again, you have thousands of computer nodes, right? Each computer node has maybe few GPUs, right? Few CPUs, few memory chips, and so on and so forth, right? How are you going to do that? Many of these programming aspects, many of these scripts, code bases are not even available in public. Okay, so this is again a big IP. This is a huge IP around this, right? How you can train your models in a very distributed way, right? Inference engine is again another aspect where the idea is simple. You have a model, some model, right? And then you want to deploy that model, and then maybe people can use it, right? Now again, how that is going to look like, right? How are you going to do that at a machine, at the hardware level, right? So that is very important, and this again becomes an IP. Compiler optimizations is like I host my model on my data center, you host my model on your data center, right? But maybe you did some more optimizations and the performance from your model is better than what I am getting on my data center, right? Again, at a very, very hardware level. Okay, again, that becomes an IP of the company which did this optimizations. Okay, so idea is very simple. Many of these things can be patented or can be like treated as IP based on novelty, like how much is the inventive step and its industrial applicability. And many of these things are actually currently being patented. So a lot of questions we are being asked about, like what are the things that you are building which is novel and can be like can IP be created out of that or not? Right. Now, I think I have given enough of idea of like how AI is making things fast and what like if you're building your AI products, then how you can create an IP out of it, right? Then I think this third topic is also very important, which is like the copywriting, right? So copyright in the age of AI, and I think there are some very interesting questions around this, right? And many of these questions usually when AI was not in that mainstream were mostly being answered by lawyers, or they were aware of those answers, right? But these days it is like the researchers, the innovators, the startup people, everyone should know these questions and their possible answers. Okay, so first question is this: can AI be trained on copyrighted content? Any answers to this? Can AI be trained on copyrighted questions?
Yes, we can train it since it is for the research purpose. We cannot train if we are using it for the commercialization aspect.
Let's talk about in a very generic sense. Can we train it? That's all. Let's not talk about how we are going to use it.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Sir, we would like to hear you.
Okay, I'll give you some. I'll give you some answers. I'll give you some case studies also as part of this presentation, right? Maybe that will help you out that how this actually has happened. Give me 1 second. So I think this sharing has stopped or what? Just 1 second. Okay, now I think yes. Yeah. Okay, fine. I think this is better. Okay, so first question is this: can AI be trained on copyrighted content, irrespective of how we are going to use it? Right. That's also very important here. Second question is this: who owns the AI generated content? Right. So I asked AI to create a slide deck for me, or maybe a research paper for me. Okay, whether this is my that paper, the whatever paper has been generated by the AI, this is becomes my paper, or this is the paper for or the who owns that content, right? Is it that OpenAI, if suppose I'm using ChatGPT to generate that paper, right? Or it is the data on which the OpenAI models have been trained on, right? So who owns this? Okay, that's a very important question, right? Let's try to answer this question, right? Why human creativity still matters? Right. If everything can be generated by AI, then why do we even need to be creative? Right. Do we even need this? And finally, open source doesn't mean do anything. Okay. So does it mean that if I pick any AI model, can I do anything with that? Or if I pick any open source data, can I do anything with that? Right. So these are again very important 4 questions. And we'll see some case studies around these questions. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to answer all these questions, but we'll see what people have done and how people have tried to answer these questions. Right. So this is the first case study. I think this case happened. So what happened was in 2023, New York Times has filed a case against OpenAI and Microsoft. Right. And the idea was very simple that, and this is what they said, that that OpenAI has downloaded their articles without letting them know about that, right? And what they have showed as part of the debate, right, which happens in the court, that majority of a lot of articles which were actually created by the New York Times can be regenerated from ChatGPT verbatim. That was their claim, right? And they have not been made aware that their articles have been downloaded and they have not been compensated. Okay, these were few claims. Okay. So what newspaper said was the model can sometimes reproduce or closely paraphrase articles, right? And why this is a copyright infringement issue or case? Because the AI generated response may substitute for readers who are visiting the newspaper, right? So this is a direct attack on the business of New York Times, right? So this becomes a clear case of copyright infringement, right? So this case started in 2023, I think December. Okay. Now this was the argument of OpenAI at that time. So what it said is the following: the training of AI models on publicly available content is protected by the US Fair Use Doctrine. Okay, so it is okay to download whatever is publicly available. This is again as per the United States Fair Use Doctrine, right? Again, these are very popular cases, so I'm just talking about that, right? Whether they're coming from US, some other part, that's a different thing. Okay, what is this Fair Use Doctrine says? So what it says is you can use the publicly available things to download in this case, right? But you cannot distribute them and distribute them in such a way that it attacks the business model of the actual contributor. Okay, but you can transform that work, right? So for example, I want to write a book about AI, right? So what I can do is I can read 10 different books on AI, and then based on some concept coming from some book and some coming from some book, and then I use my own idea, I created my own book, right? That's a transformative work. It's not a copy of any of these 10 books which I have read, right? So AI is also doing something like this, and that was the idea here. That is what OpenAI is arguing here. Ki, whatever was available, it was publicly available, right? Even though we have read it, but it is as per the US fair law doctrine. Right. And whatever we are generating is not an exact copy of what is coming from or what is already there in the New York Times. Why? What they said is the examples which were produced by the New York Times were actually manipulated and cherry-picked, right? So they manipulated the prompt in such a way so that it generates an output which is similar to the article which is already there in the New York Times. Okay, and this is possible. Okay, that was the OpenAI's argument. The case is still going on. The case is still going on. Last year, what happened was New York Times said that they also want to bring, I think they want more money. So what they said is let's bring Microsoft also in the picture. And then what they claimed is that it is the Microsoft which forced OpenAI to download the data from the New York Times website. Okay, but the case is still going on. The second case is by a set of authors versus Meta. So Meta is the parent company of Facebook, WhatsApp, right? And here the authors argue was that the Meta copied entire books without permission. They have copied the actual original books without the permission, taking any permission from the authors. Meta has also used pirated book collections to not just this, right? Apart from the download that has happened, and the authors were not compensated, right? Why this is a copyright infringement? Because Meta has done this. That's anyway something which is illegal, right? But they are also competing against the author, right? People can generate books from Meta's system. Okay, so what has Meta said? Meta said that training is transformative use, similar to learning from books, right? Already talked about, right? Same argument. The model learns statistical patterns, not copies of the book. So now they are claiming that, see, we are learning the model, the AI model, the neural network is not exactly learning, memorizing what is written in the book, right? Even though we have used the book, right? But it just learns some patterns and then uses this pattern to maybe create anything new, something new. Okay, not the exact copy of the books which it has been trained on. And the model does not distribute and sell copies of the book, right? So Meta, this is again correct, right? This is factually correct that the Meta is not in a business to sell books or sell copies of the book, right? So this is not a clear case of any kind of the copyright infringement. Okay, given this, again, the same, this court case also came into picture around the same time in 2023, I guess, right? Last year, Meta won this case, right? So now you can understand, right? Things can be copyrighted and models can be trained on that, but you cannot claim that the copyright infringement has happened. This is a third very popular case. This is where this is against Anthropic. Anthropic is again very popular AI company, the top AI company right now, even bigger than OpenAI, Google and others in terms of the AI use cases, right? And the Bards and others were the authors. They were some authors who have written books, right? Same case. Anthropic has downloaded huge amount of books, and all these books were pirated copies, right? So majority of this were pirated, close to 7 million books from the torrent, I guess. Okay, so what they have done is they have downloaded those books, trained their models on top of that, right? And then these people have registered a case against Anthropic, right? So this is where the court argued that so there were two scenarios here. One scenario was where Anthropic has actually paid these authors and got the copies of those books, digital and then physical copies of those books, digitized them, and then it used those digitized copies to train their AI model. That was okay, right? So this is where the court said that's a fair use of, because you have used the copyrighted content you have paid the users also. There is no problem, right? You can train it, even though your system can generate exact copy of those things. Memorization can happen, right? What is not fair is the following, that you're training on the pirated books, okay, for which you have not even informed and you have not given any compensation. So this is where there was a off-court settlement happened between Anthropic and those 7 million authors, 7 million books authors, right? Wherein Anthropic has paid close to $1.5 billion to combined amount to these 7 million book authors, right? I think this came around, I think 3,000 to 4,000 US dollars for each of the title of the book, right? But this happened very recently. Fine. So I think these were 3 very nice case studies wherein actually it gives us some idea, right? What is copyright, when you can call it as an infringement or not, right? How the AI companies are defending their case, right? And what authors have said, like why this is an infringement or not, right? So the question at the end is very simple. How can I protect my original work, right? I'm an author, I'm a researcher, I want to protect my original work, right? First scenario is very simple. Some AI has seen my data. I don't know if it has seen my data or not, but it is able to reproduce my work almost verbatim. What do you think? Can you call it as some good case of copyright infringement, wherein the AI is able to reproduce my work almost verbatim? Is this a good case? Can you sue that company?
Yes, sir. It is a good case.
It is a good case. It is actually a good case, but again, you need to give very strong arguments for your case, right? What about the second scenario? AI was trained on my work.
No, sir. It is not.
It is not. Right. AI can be trained on your work if it is publicly available, at least, right? Given the experience we have seen in the last 3 case studies, right? Third scenario is this one. Someone copies your book into an AI product.
Yes, it is a good case.
Commercialization.
How many of you think this is a good case? But is this AI product a competitor of your book? Is it going to decrease the number of audience that you're going to get for your book? Might not, right? Not a direct competitor of your book readers, right? Then you have to be careful. Okay. Fourth scenario, someone trains on the pirated copies of your book without even your knowledge.
Definitely. Okay.
Could be one possible case of copyright infringement, right? Because getting something which is pirated might be an issue. This is not in the public domain. Fine. So given these scenarios, I thought maybe I can just make it less technical, right? More informative. That's all from my side. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I'm not an expert in IP. I'm kind of a more expert in AI. So you can ask me questions more about AI, maybe next 5 minutes or so. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So definitely we have an IP expert over here who can comment on what you have said. So we have Vinay Shankar sir back again. So sir, do you need to make any comments?
Yes. Hello. Hello. I'm audible. Am I audible? Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Any question?
Sir, we had a session on training of the AI models and the content which is being used for training of the AI models. So would you like to comment on that?
Sir was taking Mayank sir taking this session, right?
Yes, sir.
This was very nice session. I was just watching this slide, and this case studies and everything related to pirated and books and everything. That is very much important. That sometimes this training data we don't ask in patent office, but it is legal requirement. How you train your model. That is very crucial, and inventors should or applicants should focus on this one, how they are training their model actually, and it should be genuine and legally correct. Otherwise, penalty will come. So, nicely, sir, is nicely explained this one. I was just due to the system, problem, I could not able to, available everything, but it was nice. And actually, to teach the student, you need to plan,
I think there is some maybe there is some technical issue there, but still we have both the AI expert and the IP expert on the same panel currently.
Mayank sir, I have one question.
Yes, yes.
Can we put one system prompt in a research paper that for the AI, please do not take any content of my paper in your model or in a training. Can I put such kind of system prompt in my research paper itself? If you are AI reading this, then please do not train your model based on this data. Can we put such system model?
You can always keep that, but I think that doesn't work actually in the time of training, right? Right. So usually what happens internally is that models are trained on a very specific context length. So maybe 4,000, 8,000 tokens and all that, right? So it doesn't know where does the paper starts and where does the paper ends. Right. So maybe whatever chunk you have written, like whatever chunk where this specific prompt was, that it might not use it. It will use it, by the way, right? But let's assume it doesn't use it, but rest of the things will be used in the training.
Is there any way to prevent it?
No, there's no way.
Okay, so do we have any other questions now from the participants? Ms. Meg, do you have questions from our YouTube live comments? No. Okay.
If you have any question, you can drop a mail. I will write answer.
Definitely, sir.
Otherwise, we have an internship program. You can join there and you can learn, online also. So many things are there related to AI and computer related.
Okay, sir. I think now we can just wind up. Today we had two interesting sessions. One was about the details, the details which should be taken care while going for patenting of the AI applications of the AI systems, or you can say the AI methods or models, to give it a broad aspect. And again, we also had Professor Mayank over here, who has emphasized on how to use the AI, the different AI tools, and about the training of the AI models, different case studies, which he explained that what care should be taken while developing your AI models, and about the management of the different IPs which are associated with the development of the AI model. So I think here it was a beautiful integration of the AI system with the IP related system. And again, this is a very first step where an insight has been provided on the AI and IP. I think in future also we can continue with such kind of topics, so that more detailed information is being made available to our participants, and they can focus on both the aspects like development of AI along with protection by the IP. So I once again thank both our experts for their wonderful interaction and for spending their valuable time with us, and we are honored to have both the guests with us. So this was the end of our seventh session. Like before we just end our session, we would like to play a small video which will give us an idea about the journey of the IP talk so far. I request Mr. Devansh to play the video for us. Present करो first.
Which one?
So here, these were the glimpses of the entire pathway of our IP talk, starting from the very first session to until today's session. So now we can just wind up and conclude. And before concluding, I would again like to thank the NIPAM arrangement for us. All the certifications for any of these sessions have been provided by NIPAM. And for this current session, a link has been provided for feedback and certification in the description part of the YouTube live. There it is available, the link is available there. Kindly fill up the form for certification purpose, and we just have a disclaimer that whatever information will be available on that form will be used directly for the certification purpose. So please fill the informations correctly. And again, I would like to thank the IP Office Delhi for their constant cooperation and support in arranging the experts from the IP Office in helping us to design the entire the topics and the entire year's sessions. And again, I'm very thankful to both our experts, Shri Vinay Rai sir and Professor Mayank sir, for spending their valuable times with us. We have the email IDs with us, and all the participants who are having any further questions can just contact them directly, or they can contact them through our office. So once again, I'm thanking all the participants and the experts and our team over here. Thank you so much. So we can conclude over here, and let's meet for the next session, the next month, with another interesting topic. So thank you so much.
Let's talk IP.